What's going on, everybody? Average Arcader here, and welcome to another Minecraft Marketplace update. We have 39 new maps up, available on the Bedrock Marketplace. I'm going to tell you the top 5 that got my attention with some honorable mentions. Alright, let's get started. First up, Underwater Lab Base by, I cannot say that studio's name, but you can clearly see them right here. I've actually checked out one of their maps before, and it actually was good. This one looks interesting too. You know, I always try to do any base mod maps that I see. This one looks interesting. A completely underwater base. We've got XP farms. We've got automatic farms, it looks like. You got your own submarine. I'm not sure if it's usable. Well, I guess I'll find out when I actually try it. I will be doing a review on this one for sure, like I've done every week. I try to do the straight up base ones. Definitely looks interesting. Definitely gonna let you know if it's good or not. So if you're interested in pre-made bases, which I like to scout those out because they're really good for survival playthroughs. If you want to do a pure survival playthrough but don't want to have to focus on having to build a base from the ground up, get all the stuff, normally these have everything you need right off the back. You only need to build like a couple things to go through a normal survival playthrough. So I highly recommend checking out pre-made base maps. They're actually fun and they really help make some pretty cool survival worlds, especially if they have a good seed that they're built on. All right, next, City Maker. What is this? Blockception? I believe that's by Blockception. This one looks cool because it's kind of like a, I want to say not a full tycoon game, because I'm not sure if you can fill these cities up or not, but you can build a custom city from the ground up with custom furniture and everything for the individual buildings. That really got my attention. It's got like, how much did it say? Yeah, you have 80 buildings and 700 individual pieces of furniture. That's crazy. I'm definitely gonna check this out. I'm not sure if I'll do a review or not, or a let's play. I'm still deciding. Probably a review. What I might do is spend the week or most of this week building a city on the side and then decorating it, and then I'll show that to you guys in maybe a quick review of the mod itself to see if it's worth picking up. So far it's doing pretty good. A lot of people have already picked it up. It's only been out for, I want to say, half a day at this point, and it's already got 60 people that picked it up, and it's got 4 stars. So I don't know, I definitely might, I'm gonna do something with this. I'm not sure if it'll bring up a lot of content for a let's play, but probably definitely a review of some sort sometime this week. Okay, number 3, movies. I think that this could potentially be really good. It says that it has custom made movies that you could actually play in Minecraft in this movie theater. It looks cool. It looks interesting enough. It's got some custom food and everything for you to do. I'm going to check it out. Probably might not do a review or anything on it because I've got a lot to cover this week. It's another week with a lot of good mods that I definitely going to do. So I might check this out just for myself. Having animations within the game like this, like on a movie screen, I've actually been waiting for a while. I wish there was a way you could duplicate that in your own build, but you know, for now, I'll check this out and see how good it is. But I think it's worth checking out, so check it out. That was our number 3. Number 4 is Skeletal Takeover by Razzleberries. Now, Razzleberries is one of my favorite studios. They normally make big explorative maps for you just to go in, explore, see, and you know, maybe do some dungeons and be done. But they also make some with unique objectives and some questing. This one looks like a mixture of both. You're coming in, there's all these, looks like some custom textures for the skeletons, normal skeletons in the game. And apparently you have to explore a custom-made town and complete objectives. Like I said, it looks interesting, especially the custom-made town. I especially like the giant skeleton that looks like it's in the middle. Definitely looks like you could have a fun time clearing through this. Looks like a giant dungeon, maybe. I don't know. Maybe I'll do a Let's Play on this one. I'm still deciding what I plan on doing a Let's Play this week. Why don't you guys let me know your suggestions in the comment sections down below, or look us up on Instagram and or Twitter. But definitely looks good. Like I said, I have a lot of experience with Razzleberries. They're one of my favorite studios. I pretty much trust anything they make is going to be good. Number 5. It's another one from the Wildlife Explorers series by Everbloom. Now, I've been following this series for a little bit now. I did the ocean one, I did the Arctic one, and they are both really good. Everbloom goes out of their way to put a lot of custom detail into everything they do, and the function is always insane. They always make sure the animations work, the mechanics of whatever quest they have you do, and they normally always have you doing something. You're never just there blindly exploring, even if it's just mostly for the wildlife ones. It's exploring, finding the animals, taking pictures, and coming back and cataloging those pictures. But it gets you to explore this awesome world that they've created. And then when you're done, you can then just go out and explore that world and build and whatever. So I have yet to do one of these wildlife ones that wasn't awesome. Not to mention that they're full of details about the animals you're taking pictures of. Real life, actual facts, which I'm always love because I'm a big nature buff. I love nature documentaries, looking and going out in nature. So I know a lot about nature, either oceanic or land-based. It doesn't matter. I know a lot. And I can tell you for a fact that the facts that they put into these are real facts. And I mean, I haven't yet come across any that I didn't know, but I might this time because it looks like they've got a couple things that I know of, but not know that much about just from this quick picture here. So definitely worth giving a try. Again, Everbloom is one of my favorite studios too, and I trust what they make will be very entertaining as well. Okay, so those are their top 5. Now here are the honorable mentions. Number 1, since we're down here, Roller Coaster Builder. It's got my attention. If it's good, if it works, it might be cool. I hesitate because I do have experience with Lifeboat. They're not a bad studio, but their maps, they're not that detailed as I would like. Sometimes I feel like their maps they're okay, but they're not always the best. They'll be functional, but not that much will be going on in them. So you know, it is worth an honorable mention because they do a decent job, but they're not like my first studio I'm gonna run out and grab. Viking Conquest by Razzleberries also looks interesting. Vikings are always cool. I have played a couple Viking themed maps. One of them was really nice. It hid the quests kind of cryptically in stuff you had to find, so that was pretty cool. This one, I believe, it describes in the description that you're basically clearing out a town and taking it over, so it may even have some questing going on. Ocean bases. There's 4 bases, I believe. 2 of them that are considered noob, 2 of them that are considered pro. I probably will review this because I'm trying to do all bases, but I'm not sure if this is a base one or a house one. It says bases, but they look more like houses to me. I'm not sure. Maybe I'll make sure I cover it or not. I don't know. I'm trying to do all the base ones that I see, but at the same time, I'm not sure this is gonna fall into the base category because it's more like 4 unique houses to me. World's Safest House. It's another interesting one. The goal is to figure out how to get past all the traps and security, and then once you're in, I guess you can lock it down so that no one else can get in. I don't know. It's kind of like I think it's supposed to be like a mini game with you and your friends, figuring like the race to be the first one to get in. Definitely looks interesting. And okay, these two I'm gonna say together. Jungle Quest and Safari Park. I can see that there's a safari theme going on this update. Waypoint Studios normally does a decent job. I've played a lot of their quest stuff and it looks cool. And then CubeCraft Games, I've heard of them, but I don't think I've ever played any of their maps. Maybe have, might have, I don't know. Again, you can't really go wrong with a safari map. If you do a good job on the animals, people will enjoy it. Alright guys, that's it for my top 5s and my honorable mentions. But what about you? Did you see anything on today's, on the update that got your attention? Why don't you let us know in the comment sections down below. Alright guys, make sure you stay tuned this week. We still got a lot going on. I'm hoping to be doing a live stream this weekend. I don't know whether it'll be Saturday or Sunday. Like I said, pay attention to the channel, the community tab, and Instagram and Twitter. I plan on announcing, if I am going to do it this weekend, I'm going to announce it on those platforms. So make sure you're following us on all of them so that you can see when we are going to be streaming. Alright guys, I'm Average Arcader. I'll catch you next episode.